Self-love. Why are we afraid to love ourselves? So here's another aspect of fear. Fear will tell you if you've had a hard life, or you were abused in the past, or you've gone through discrimination or victimisation or harassment. Fear will tell you, because somebody treated you this way, then nobody will ever treat you in love or through love. Does that make sense? No. What evidence do you have? Very little. One person, maybe two people treated you in a particular way, and you've interpreted it as, I'm not lovable. But you know what I found is that people who tend to be harsh on you and really go all out to hurt you, people who are malicious, people who gossip on you, people who generally want to violate you and your right to be in any way, tend to be very small people, very small people. They have very little self-worth. And so they get joy out of harassing you, out of discriminating against you, out of backing you into a corner until you believe, I'm not lovable. And the moment you believe that, the very moment that you say to yourself, not any later than that, but the very moment you say, I'm not lovable, something starts to eat away at you. There's a saying that goes like this: perfect love casts out all fear. Perfect love puts fear down. It throws it away. When fear comes in, if you have that perfect love and love of yourself, the fear cannot do anything more to you than stand in your face and say, I'm here to intimidate you. But you can turn around and say, oh, okay, it's just you. Well, I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. And I know what I want out of life. Well, when you do that with fear, fear has to turn and walk away, because fear doesn't have an answer after that. Its original position was to intimidate you, and if you're not intimidatable, it goes. Now, how do we interpret this into real life? Well, we have to start with self-belief. We have to start with the self-talk. We have to start with the love in ourselves. Now, most of us tend to criticize ourselves from our heads to our toes. So those things that we have criticized about ourselves, we have to start challenging those criticisms and turning them around. Whatever you're saying to yourself, look to the opposite side of that. What would the opposite of that look like? What would the person who was the opposite to what you feel about yourself be like? How would they conduct themselves? How would they speak? How would they dress? How would they walk? What sort of company would they keep? Because that's the other one. When we don't love ourselves and we find we have people around us, it's generally because they need to feel better than us. Well, apart from family, you know, they can reject us, but majority of the time they don't. But they do keep on with the general behavior. So what I'd like you to do is have a check with yourself and get your journal out and start writing down all of the things that you've been saying to yourself about you not being lovable, and challenge all of those positions. Why are you not lovable? Is it true that you're not lovable? This is Jen Joseph from Envisage Executive Coaching, releasing your confidence. And should you want to work with me or wish to have a complimentary call with me at no cost to you, you can contact me at info@eecoaching.co.uk. Bye for now. Bye.